Good evening, everyone. Pete here. Just a quick video. I decided at the last minute to try and jump in on the Speedy197's 1960s aircraft group build. The airplane I've decided to build, of course, is the EA-6A, the first electronic countermeasures aircraft that was added to the Marine Corps and Navy inventory. We'll take a quick look at the kit, show you what it looks like. Almost all the detail on there is raised, but it is detailed out pretty good for a Revell kit. So here we go for a quick look at the kit itself. Here we have the starboard fuselage half. Almost all of the detail that's on there is all a fine engraved panel lines with some really fine raised riveting details, but there's some pretty good detail in that avionics bay there. And then here is the port starboard half with the refueling probe, which is actually that, and the avionics on the tail fin are amongst the two most distinguishing factors of the airplane. It's based on the A6 Intruder with a bunch of extra avionics added into it. There's the cockpit tub. Lots of raised detail there with some dry brushing, which I'm slowly getting better at, and some nice washes. That should actually come out looking pretty good. Got some of the other parts of the plane, landing gears. Once again, quite a bit of detail molded into that landing gear. A lot of the hydraulics tubing in that is actually molded into the plastic. Just hope it's not too fragile and I'm able to get it off the sprue and put together without busting it all up. On the back side, got some of the detail built into the wheel doors. Here we have the wings. Once again, there is some engraved detail in there, but the vast majority of it is all a real fine raised panel line. It's the top of the wing, and then that's the bottom. Some nice hydraulic or some kind of lines engraved into that access area. There's the speed brakes, speed brake covers. And the other wing, along with the stabilizers. Here we have pilots, two pilots. It is, of course, a side-by-side two-seat aircraft, along with the ejection seats. Some nice molded-in detail on those, yeah, especially on the sides of the ejection seats. Tail wheel and tail hook assembly, etc. Once again, some really nice molded in detail there. Here we've got the drop tanks and more pylon mounted ECM modules, Shrike missiles, pylons, etc. There's the canopy and the clear parts. Canopy's pretty clear. No real scratches or anything built into there, so feature that up and that'll look really good. And then, of course, we have the decal sheet. Being all the time I spent in the Marine Corps and 3.5 years with Marine Aviation, I will, of course, be building the Marine variant of the plane. They look pretty good. Not too thick. A little bit glossy, but not too thick. And the only one that's really boogered up a little bit, and can't really see it on the video, is there's some scuffs or something on this this emblem here. That white got a little scuffed up, so I may have to, what I'll probably do is I'll paint the white circles where that's going to go onto the plane so I can help hide that a little bit. That's a quick look at the kit. We'll get started by starting to paint up the the cockpit parts. That's the first part of the directions, and we'll get that rolling. Thanks.